My rebels, guess what? The January 6th Select Committee has now released the official version of the January 6th final report. And guess who sent me the forward of her draft version of the official forward? And she channeling Ice Cube of all people. Ooh, I'm going to give you that Henny on the next rip. Let's run it. Woo, welcome back. Look here, we gonna jump right into this thing because like at the header of this thing, I told you how I got some nice Hennessy for you. And look at here, the January 6th Select Committee, like I said in the bumper, they have now released an 845-page final report to the insurrection of all insurrections. But see, that ain't really why I'm here. Well, it's why I'm here, but I got some juicy details for you that really is going to perk your ears up. But before we get into that, let me tell you now, the January 6th report, all jokes aside, is a serious document. It is a must-read document. And it is an easy read document. This document, I'm willing to bet, will be in all high schools across the country in their civics class, in their government class. I really believe that that's how serious this is. And as you know, the January 6th final report, it is so detailed. I mean, it is basically a paper version of a bottle of Hennessy. Yes, indeed. And in that report, like any great manuscript or great book, you have what they call a foreword, right? And a foreword is basically not the author or the writer, but it is the writer, someone that the writer shares an affinity with, has great influence with, or in their field or something that has a great influence, right? I don't know the word to use, but has a great influence on that writer, right? So they would do the foreword, which is basically a brief breakdown of what you, the reader, will expect or gain from this manuscript or this great book. Well, here is the Hennessy. Guess who I got a note from, a personalized note from, who wrote or sent me their draft version of their foreword. Because as you know, in the January 5th report, the foreword was actually written by three people. Nancy Pelosi, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and Chairman Thompson, and Vice Chair Liz Cheney. They wrote the foreword between them three. But that's not who they was going to have in the first place. Did you know Hillary Clinton was going to write the actual foreword? And oh my goodness, she channeled Ice Cube on him. You know what? I'm not going to even keep you. Right now, I'm about to show you. I'm about to put up here's her first page, the actual opening letter that she sent to me, and in her draft that she sent me for her foreword. And I'm going to read that to you. So if you bear with me, I'm going to place it up on the screen here, and we're going to read this thing, and we're going to go through her letter page by page. It's 3 pages. Well, 2 pages are the letter, and the third page is her actual foreword. So bear with me while we read this thing. It won't take long because I'm a pretty fast reader, right? So, but we're about to go into this right now. So, as you see, it was written December 30th, right? It says, Dear Blackfist. Well, let me go back. The office of Hillary Rodham Clinton. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Post Office Box 5256, New York, 10185. Dear Blackfist. Let me first say it has been an absolute pleasure corresponding with you over the years. Since that dreadful day. You know that day when hell froze over and pigs were flying all over the blue skies? Yeah, that day. The most uneventful day ever. That clown became president. I mean, I tried to warn the people. I screamed it from the top of every mountain, from state to state. And yes, even the few states I chose not to campaign in. My bad. But the worst thing happened from my political malpractice. People fell for his antics and buffoonery. I mean, I tried to tell everyone during each and every debate that this clown was unfit for the highest office in the land. But did they hear me? No. They didn't. They didn't hear me. I digress. Now, look where we are. The end chapter of a vicious time in recent American history where a sitting president helped spearhead an insurrection against our greatest institutions of democracy. Now, the January 6th Select Committee has concluded their findings and released the January 6th final report. You want to know what's interesting? They offered me to do the forward originally. But after they read my draft, all of a sudden, all three of them wussed out. And they decided to do the forward in 3 parts, with each of them taking a stab at it. We're going to move to page 2. Now, as you can see, page 2, she continues on. Well, I just let go and let God, as the old folks say. I mean, I didn't think it was that bad. I told the truth, damn it. Wow. That leads me to why I'm writing you, Blackfist. I need you to read what I wrote for the forward. And tell me if it was too much, too over the top, or spot fucking on. Thank you in advance. Signed, Hillary Rodham Clinton, a.k.a. Hills, baby. Woo! Now, if you think that letter was fire, wait till you hear and read what she wrote as the forward. Okay, rebels, let's get to it. Here it is, Hillary's words, the official version to her forward of the January 6th report. Now, she wanted me to read it to you how she gave it. She had music and everything, but she said, Blackfist, I don't want you getting hit with no copyrights. So look here, I ain't gonna give you the music. Just bust this thing a cappella like I did. Okay, I said, all right, Hills, I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to read it to my folks, and I'm going to give you some feedback on the back end, all right? So look, you guys, without further ado, here go Hillary Clinton in her own words. You feel me? Let it go. I heard payback's a straight up bitch. That's why I hate a fool like that old ass orange dude. Caught Trump and I blame them. We got to clean up shit caused by him. The day came that he could not wait when goons in his coat decided to retaliate. When they stormed the Capitol, he didn't tell them stand down, but basically strap them up. What'd he do but watch it on TV? Full of shit from the rip, even Ray Charles can see. When he talked, Putin name is in his mouth. talking all lovely, leaving no doubt that his goal was to tear down, destroy, playing his supporters like they was a new toy. When he ran, tell me, how did you vote? Was it beliefs, grease, or the Klan that won't smoke? The politicians that say they pro-guns, put them in a situation, watch them turn and run, like Representative Josh Hawley. With more whippy nerves than Megan got body. Donald screams America first, but got China making all of his shirts, ties, shoes, whatever he make, and it's true. It's from a bitch you love to hate. F you, Donald Trump. Yeah. From the bitch you love to hate. F you, Donald Trump. Yeah. From the bitch you love to hate. Damn, she got bars. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Say that shit. Say that shit.
Oh,